Hello guys, welcome to the Python lecture. In this video, we will learn about the loopings of Python. Python has basically two types of loop. First one is for loop and second one is while loop. Looping in Python is very much easier as compared to other programming languages. As we all know that Python is one of the most versatile and simple programming language. So here, first we will see for loop. Okay. Let's take a variable a and give a value of a string. Let's suppose hello, and we want to print hello 6 times in our output. So for that we will use for loop. So the syntax for the for loop is for, and after that we will write a variable. We can take any name, either a, b, c, x, y, z, anything. Here we take I, as in other programming languages we always take I. Here I denotes for the iteration. Okay, so here we take I in range. Range is an built-in function of for loop. This range function basically takes the number of how many times we want to run our loop. Okay, so here we take 6 and after that in this next line we just write print a. See, we get our output 6 times hello, right? One thing you have to note here, that our iteration is starting from 0 and ending at 5 here, because in the range function we don't define the starting value, then it starts from 0 and end at n minus 1. Okay, the limit of the range minus 1. Let me show you the value of iteration by just printing the value of I here. Okay, so see, we get our iteration value. It started from 0 and ending at 5. Let's suppose we also want to print 6 in our output. So for that we take our range up to 7. We have to take plus 1 range. Okay, see, we get our required output. We have printed our iteration value up to 6, right? Let's suppose if we don't want to start our iteration from 0, we want to start from 1. Okay, so for that we will take the arguments in the range function. Okay, so in the range function, first argument will be for starting value, and after comma it is a ending value of the range. Okay, so let's see what we will get here. See, we started our iteration from 1 and ending at 5. Okay, let's take one example for running an expression under the loop. Okay, just suppose a variable x is equal to 5, then start loop for I in range 5 and give expression x is equal to x plus 1. When our loop starts, in every iteration our value of x is getting sum by the iteration value, then after we print its value. So here you can see the output as 5, 6, 8, 11, 15. As I said earlier that our iteration is started from 0 when we don't define the starting value. So here our starting value is 5 and the iteration value is 0, so it gives sum 5. Then after iteration value becomes 1, then 5 plus 1 is 6. After that my x value is become 6, then in the iteration value is 2, then 6 plus 2 it gives 8, and similarly it runs up to the given range. Clear? Let's suppose if we want to increase our iteration value by more than one steps. As till now we have seen our iteration value increase by 1 only, as like 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's suppose we want to increase our iteration value by 2 in the range. So for that our syntax will be for I in range, a starting value, ending value, and then a steps, how much steps we have to take in each loop. So then print I. Let's see what we will get. See, our starting value is 2 and our iteration value get increased by 2 steps. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. As here we can see that our ending iteration value is 8, not 10, because we have defined our ending value is 10. Let's suppose we want to print 10, so we have to take ending value plus ending range plus 1. So let me show you. So here we take 11 as an ending range and the step is 2. Let's print it. See, we get our 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Clear? So now the second one is while loop. As we seen before that for the for loop we just have to take a variable and give a range up to which we want to run our loop. Let me show you once. Okay, so here we get our output to 5. Let's print it by using while loop. Okay, here in while loop we have to initialize everything manually, but in for loop system automatically take the starting value of I and increasing steps automatically, but in while loop we just have to do it manually. So first we have to define I is equal to 0 here, then after in while loop we have to give condition I is less than 6. Okay, then print I. Here we also have to give the increment condition too. Okay, if we don't give the increment condition then it will runs up to infinite times. See, get our required output. Let's print value without giving the increment condition. Okay, let's see. Here I am giving the same condition of while and just print a string hello. Okay, let's see what will happen. So you can see here that our print statement is goes infinite times, okay, through the loop, because we haven't defined the increment condition here. Okay, let's cut it. Let's take one more example. Let's suppose we want to print up to the given condition, then we have to write less than equal to under the while condition. Okay, so it will run up to the given condition. So in the while loop basically we have to see three things. That first the in starting value, second one is the condition, and third one is the increment or decrement condition under the loop. Okay, as we have seen in for loop that we don't have to see that much things. Okay, so for loop is easier than while loop, and for loop is mostly used in the programming in Python. So hope it's clear to all looping in Python. Okay, if anyone have any doubt then comment below, I will help you out. Keep practicing, keep learning. See you in the next lecture. Bye bye, have a good day.